Cold-blooded reptiles are very scarce, and there's a species of snake living here that is found nowhere else on Earth. The story of how the snake has survived here against the odds is the story of the creation of the plateau itself. One tiny snake is a clue to how the world's largest and highest plateau formed eons ago. Rewind 40 million years, and here the Indian tectonic plate collided with the Eurasian. The land buckled on impact, creating the Great Himalayas. The collision also uplifted the land behind the newly forming mountains. Gradually, this created the world's highest and largest plateau. Living proof that the Tibetan plateau was once situated at sea level is a tiny, harmless snake, whose ancestors lived at tropical sea level. The hot spring snake. As the plateau was thrust upwards, most reptiles would have died due to the cold. But these snakes' ancestors survived by living in and around hot springs, a byproduct of the plateau's creation. They are the subject of much interest from scientists, if they can find them.
很浓的蛇的气息，但这个石头太深了，我们不可能把它整个挖掉。所以等太阳再热一点，有可能会出来。
温泉蛇它是青藏高原面上的唯一蛇种，它主要生活在温泉的周边，因而得名温泉蛇。
Studies show that the heat from the springs raises the surrounding ground temperature up to 70 degrees, creating a little balmy ecosystem for the cold-blooded reptile to live in.
它这人工垒的这些石头啊，然后比自然环境里面那些石缝还要多，这就是什么？这就是人与自然和谐相处的一个例证。哎，啊，有一条，有一条，这是一个幼体。 应该是今年生的，它肯定是没有过1年。如果是第2年的，肯定比它肥多了。就今年刚生的，它现在用的还是它身体里面的卵黄，这都是学术界需要进一步研究的东西。它的生活史这么重要的一个物种，高原面上的唯一的一种蛇。
The hot spring snake won't stray more than several hundred feet from the water. If their temperature drops towards freezing, they would perish. Being restricted to the area around the spring, the snake's staple diet is fish. It's a fragile existence for an animal dependent on geothermal heat and a limited food source.